Welcome to the deep dive. We've got some great source material here, really focusing on something absolutely core for English learners. These five tenses that you just keep seeing and using all the time.
Mm-hmm. They really are the workhorses.
Exactly. So our mission today, let's try and cut through the noise, unpack these five essential structures, give you the takeaways from this source that'll help you, actually use them. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's great about focusing on just these five, as the source points out, is how much they cover. Honestly, most everyday conversation relies heavily on them, so nailing these, that's a big win.
It really is. They're the building blocks.
Mm.
So our source material kicks off with the foundation, the simple present. Think of this as like the facts and habits tense, routines, things that are always true, general truths,
Right, stuff that just is.
and the structure. It's usually pretty straightforward. Subject, then the base verb. Just got to remember that is for he, she, it.
Yeah.
That trips people up sometimes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The source gives good examples. The sun rises in the east. Fact. Or I drink coffee every morning. That's a habit, a routine. It's just describing the world as it generally is.
Exactly. It's how we talk about constants or things that happen again and again. And what's fascinating, I think, is um, how much ground this simple structure covers. It seems basic, but it's everywhere.
Totally. Okay, so building on that,
Yeah.
what are things happening like right this second or around now? That's where present continuous steps in. Actions in progress. Right now.
Mm-hmm. The ongoing stuff.
Structure here involves to be so, am, is, or are, plus the main verb with that ing ending.
That ing is key.
Yeah. And the source example, I am studying English, maybe not this exact second, but it's what you're doing currently in this period. Or I'm talking to my friend right now. Literally happening as you speak.
It really brings that sense of immediacy, doesn't it? It's like painting a picture of the action as it unfolds. Very dynamic.
Okay, good. Now let's switch gears. Let's talk about the past. Simple past. This is your main tool for actions that are, done, finished, happened at a specific point back then.
Completed, over.
Structure, subject plus the past form of the verb. Often that's adding E, right?
Usually, yeah, for the regular ones. But then you have the irregulars.
Right. Need to watch out for those, like go to, went, eat to, ate.
Exactly.
The material gives examples like I watched a movie yesterday, action finished yesterday,
Mhm.
or I cooked dinner last night. Done.
And if you think about it, this is basically how we tell stories, isn't it? It's fundamental for recounting events, sharing what happened, talking about a history, personal stuff. Marks it as definitely in the past.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, now for one that sometimes causes a bit of confusion, the present perfect. This one's interesting because it links the past to the present.
That link is crucial.
Yeah. It's for experiences you've had time, often unspecified or recent actions that have a result now, or even things that started back then and are still true now.
Right. It's not just that it happened, but it's connection to the present moment.
The structure uses has or have plus the past participle.
Ah, the past participle, that third form.
Yep. Often ends in ed, like finished, but can be irregular, like eaten, seen,
Okay.
done.
Gotcha.
So, examples. I have finished my homework. Finishing was past, but the result homework's done matters now. Or I have already eaten lunch. The eating is past, but the consequence is you're not hungry now.
Exactly. The source really nails this point about the present relevance. It's not just history, it's history affecting right now. Think of it like a bridge.
A bridge, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, last one of the five essentials. Looking to the future using going to. This is super common for talking about plans or intentions, things you've decided before you started speaking.
Premeditated future actions, sort of.
Yeah. Structure, subject, then is or are, then going to, and then just the base verb. Simple.
Nice and clear.
Source examples. I am going to meet my friend. That's a plan you made. Or I am going to call you tomorrow. You intend to do it. You decided earlier.
And that's subtly different from just saying, I will call you, right? Which
Mhm.
might be more spontaneous, decided right now. Going to flags it as a prior intention or plan, communicates that forward look based on a past decision.
Okay, so there we have them. The 5 big ones. Simple present, present continuous, simple past, present perfect, and future with going to. But knowing them is one thing. How do you actually make them stick? Make them second nature when you're trying to speak.
Well, the source has this quick tip for beginners, which is honestly just brilliant in its simplicity. It's all about consistent, small daily practice. You don't need hours.
Right. Little and often.
Exactly. Just try to write or even say out loud maybe 2 or 3 sentences using these tenses each day. Use your phone notes, a little notebook, whatever. Maybe even record yourself talking for like 30 seconds about your day using different tenses.
That really is the secret sauce, isn't it? Just that consistent low pressure usage. Applying these structures, even in super simple sentences based on these examples, day after day. That's what builds the muscle memory, makes it feel natural.
Absolutely. It takes the theory off the page and puts it into practice.
So maybe here's a final thought to leave people with. If language is really about connecting ideas across time, past, present, future, think about how much more of your story, your experiences, your plans, how much more you can share just by getting comfortable with these 5 key ways to frame when things happen.
That's a great way to put it. It unlocks dimensions of communication.
It really does. So there you have it, our deep dive into these 5 essential English tenses guided by the material you shared. Maybe just pick one tense today. Try writing or saying 2 simple sentences. See how it feels. Thanks for tuning in.